In the ever-evolving landscape of African defense modernization, Kenya is once again making wave, so this time with a significant step forward in battlefield firepower. The year 2026 marks a turning point for the Kenya Defense Forces, as they officially roll out the 12MO120 RD61 towed mortar system into full operational use. This powerful and versatile system is not just another artillery piece, it's a leap in rapid response ground warfare capability for the region. So what is the 12MO120 RD61? And why is it such a big deal for Kenya's military strength? Let's break it down. The 12MO120 RD61, often just referred to as the RT61, is a towed mortar system developed by the French company Thales, formerly known as TD Armaments. It's part of the well-known MO120 family, which is widely regarded as one of the most reliable and precise heavy mortars in the world. It fires 120mm rounds, giving it a massive punch with excellent range, accuracy, and rapid deployment characteristics. This is not the kind of weapon system that just sits in a storage unit waiting for war. It's a frontline-ready, battle-tested artillery piece, capable of providing Kenya's infantry units with powerful indirect fire support in a matter of minutes. Let's talk specifications first. The RD61 system weighs around 650 kilograms. That might sound heavy, but it's surprisingly mobile for what it delivers. It can be towed by light 4x4 vehicles like land cruisers or even modified armored personnel carriers. And when deployed, it can deliver fire support up to 8 kilometers away with standard rounds and over 13 kilometers with rocket-assisted projectiles. The rate of fire? That's one of the standout features. The RD61 can fire 15 rounds per minute during intense combat to an extremely high rate for a 120mm mortar. In more sustained fire situations, the typical rate is about 4 to 6 rounds per minute. This means the RD61 can lay down a blistering barrage of explosives in just a couple of minutes, then be packed up and repositioned before the enemy has time to locate its position. Now, let's consider how this weapon fits into Kenya's 2026 military modernization strategy. Over the past few years, Kenya has been gradually upgrading its defense assets not only to counter regional threats like Al-Shabaab and internal insurgencies, but also to assert its influence in East Africa. The inclusion of the RD61 mortar is a clear signal. Kenya is shifting from reactive defense to proactive deterrence. This move also places Kenya in the same league as other major African military powers such as Egypt, Nigeria, and South Africa, which have long relied on advanced artillery systems for fast response and suppression capabilities. The Kenyan military's doctrine has evolved too. Rather than focusing solely on conventional ground engagements, the new approach embraces asymmetric warfare, mobile firepower, and joint operations between army, air force, and special units. In this kind of warfare, speed, flexibility, and precision are everything, and that's where the RD61 truly shines. Let's imagine a real-world battlefield scenario. Kenya's forces receive intel that a hostile group has established a temporary camp deep in a remote region near the Somali border. The terrain is rough. Air support is hours away. But time is critical. In this situation, the RD61 can be towed in by a light vehicle, quickly deployed by a small crew, and within 2-3 minutes, it can be firing high explosive rounds at enemy positions with devastating effect. The crew can fire a dozen rounds, fold up the system, and move out before the enemy even figures out where the fire came from. This kind of mobility is what makes the RT-61 an exceptional tool for counterinsurgency, border security, and support of forward operations. But what makes the 2026 version different? Kenya's newest batch of RT-61 systems comes with modern fire control systems and a digital integration that makes it faster and easier for crews to calculate targeting data. No more relying solely on manual plotting or outdated maps. Using portable ballistic computers, GPS positioning, and drone feeds, the RT-61 becomes a smart weapon on the battlefield. This tech integration also allows it to work in tandem with Kenya's drone surveillance program, creating what is known in military terms as a sensor-to-shooter network. The moment enemy positions are identified, the data is relayed to mortar crews, and within moments, explosive rounds are on the way. Now let's talk about the ammunition. The RT-61 can fire a wide range of 120mm ammunition, high explosive, heat, smoke, illumination, and even guided rounds in some configurations. Kenya's 2026 defense acquisition includes new stockpiles of extended-range ammunition, which significantly boosts its effectiveness in large area operations. There are even reports that Kenya is testing smart mortar rounds, which can adjust trajectory mid-flight to increase hit probability, a serious upgrade over traditional rounds. So, what does this mean in numbers? Let's break it down. Max range with standard rounds, approximately 8,000 meters. Max range with rocket-assisted rounds, up to 13,000 meters. Effective kill radius per round, 25-30 meters. Crew size for full operation, 4-6 personnel. Deployment time, under 2 minutes. Full pack-up time, 2-3 minutes. Let's shift gears for a moment and think about why towed mortars still matter in an era of drones, missiles, and electronic warfare. Despite the rise of high-tech weapons, mortars like the RT-61 remain vital for close fire support. They're easy to move, relatively cheap to operate, and devastating when used correctly. In dense jungles, mountains, urban areas, or low visibility environments where drones or airstrikes might be less effective, air mortars like the RT-61 can hit hard, fast, and often without warning. And don't underestimate the psychological impact. The sudden, thunderous blast of mortar fire raining down on enemy positions can cause confusion, panic, and immediate retreat. In irregular warfare, this can be the difference between victory and defeat. Looking forward, the introduction of the RT-61 also sets the stage for doctrine upgrades within the Kenya Army. We're likely to see more integrated mortar teams embedded in infantry units. Faster mobility-focused training programs for mortar crews. Greater reliance on surveillance-to-fire systems using drones and AI. New tactical doctrines built around quick reaction mortar fire. Another interesting detail: Kenya's local defense manufacturing sector is reportedly in talks to begin assembling or servicing mortar systems locally, reducing dependency on foreign contractors. This not only boosts self-reliance but may even position Kenya as a regional supplier in East Africa. It's worth mentioning that the acquisition of the RT-61 also aligns with other major procurement moves in Kenya. The new JLTVs, Joint Light Tactical Vehicles, enhanced UAF reconnaissance programs, advanced radar and counter-artillery detection systems. All of these elements combine to form a multi-layered battlefield network, where different units support each other in real time. Mortars play a crucial role here. They're the glue between observation and destruction. In conclusion, the 2026 rollout of the 12MO120 RT-61 towed mortar system marks a major leap in Kenya's land warfare capability. It's fast, lethal, flexible, and tech-integrated. For a country that is increasingly taking a leadership role in regional peacekeeping and counterinsurgency, this artillery system is more than a weapon, it's a statement. It says Kenya is ready. Ready to defend. Ready to lead. Ready to strike when necessary. So, what do you think? Is the RT-61 a game changer for Kenya? Will it redefine how the KDF handles fast response warfare? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to latest car update for more deep dives into modern military upgrades and defense technology.